If you think you hate hiking in the winter, if you're always cold or your phone battery is always dying or your drinking water freezes in your hydration reservoir tube, well then I've got bad news for you. You're doing it wrong. Winter hiking, that is. But there's also good news, because fortunately, you can fix all those problems and more and get back to a place where you enjoy spending time outdoors year-round. Yep, even when it's cold out, or God forbid, there's snow on the ground. So let's get into it, shall we? First of all, if you hate winter hiking because you're always cold, then you're probably wearing the wrong clothes. You know what they say, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. Honestly, I don't think that's entirely true, but you can absolutely enjoy winter hiking more if you learn how to dress correctly. Now, we've done a whole video on how to layer for winter outdoor activities, so we'll just link to that right up here and in the description. But here's the bottom line. You gotta dress in layers. So many layers, but also so many light layers. Like, wear a moisture-wicking synthetic base layer like leggings and a fitted top, and then add on insulated layers like a fleece or a lightweight puffy jacket. Maybe another layer in between those if it's super duper cold. Then throw on a waterproof jacket and water-resistant pants. Voila! You've dressed in layers that let you adjust how many you're wearing at any given time so you don't get too hot or too cold. Never underestimate the power of layers. Just make sure most or all of them, especially those next to your skin, are made of synthetic materials which dry quickly. There should be absolutely no cotton. See, there's a saying in the outdoor industry, cotton kills. Because cotton can way too easily get wet from sweat or snow, then it doesn't dry, and then you get hypothermia, and then you die. So no cotton in the winter, okay? Next, if your toes or fingers always feel like they're gonna fall off from frostbite, then you're doing winter hiking wrong. First of all, you should have waterproof shoes in snowy conditions and nice cozy socks and gloves, which can also be layered, by the way. But if no matter what you do, your extremities are cold, you should absolutely always pack a pair of hand and toe warmers. I like these from Ignic. They'll keep you from being miserable and getting frostbite. Honestly, I cannot underestimate the power of hand and foot warmers in making winter outdoor activities more enjoyable. Just bring them along. Likewise, if you're only focusing on jackets and pants and such, you're doing it wrong, because you should definitely be packing plenty of accessories. That means gloves, of course, but also items like neck gaiters and nice warm hats, which make a huge difference when it comes to keeping you warm. Now, a good rule of thumb, wherever skin is exposed, bring something to cover it up. Even if you find you don't need it, you'll be super glad to have it if you do. Also, if the batteries in your phone, camera, etc. are always dying too fast, then you're storing them wrong on winter hikes. Batteries drain way faster when it's cold, so you gotta keep those babies in an inside pocket where your body heat will help keep them warm when you're hiking in the cold. You're welcome. I just bought you 3 extra hours of selfies. Likewise, if you've also nearly broken your teeth when trying to bite into a protein bar, you're storing those wrong too. Nobody wants broken teeth on the trail. So stash those babies in an inside pocket as well, at least an hour before you plan to eat them. Don't eat a frozen protein bar. Now, if you totally avoid hiking in the winter because there's snow on the ground and you're afraid of slipping and injuring yourself, then you're doing it wrong. Because you wouldn't be so afraid of falling if you bothered to wear micro spikes, Grandma. Traction devices that strap to the bottom of your shoes are tolerably affordable and help you keep your footing on icy trails. So just get some. Get them used if you want, they're great. And bring some trekking poles too if you're worried about balance. They can seriously help you keep upright on slick trails. Now, some folks don't like winter hiking because the minute they stop to take a break, they start shivering. Well, first, rewind to my point about layering and make sure you've got your layers dialed in. Then, if you're still cold when you stop for a snack, it's time to add a few things to your packing list, like a heated seat pad, or at the very least a foam seat pad or part of an old yoga mat, all of which will help insulate your butt from the ground and keep you from feeling so cold. Pro tip, bring a second foam pad to put under your feet. You're welcome. You might also want to bring an extra puffy jacket to throw on, or a nice cozy packable blanket. Then whip out an insulated thermos of hot cocoa or tea. Nothing like a hot beverage when it's cold out. Now, let's talk about water for a sec. Because if you're hiking in winter in near or below freezing temps and your choice of hydration solutions is a reservoir, you're doing it wrong. Sure, they make it easy to stay hydrated without taking a break, but it doesn't take much for water to freeze in the tube and then you have no water to drink at all, which is a terrible situation to find yourself in. So instead, pack a few insulated bottles, which I like to fill with slightly warmer than room temperature water or hot tea so I'm not drinking stupid cold liquid when it's 20 degrees outside, and stay hydrated that way. See? Easy fixes. You don't have to hate winter hiking. You've just been doing it wrong. But now that you know, you can get out there and enjoy all the magic of the 4th season. But before you go layer up, it would be totally cool of you if you subscribed and rang that bell. It helps other people find our super helpful videos, and honestly, who wouldn't want more of this on their homepage? Also, did you know we have a Patreon? Yeah, it's got outtakes and behind the scenes footage, and paid members even get entered into a drawing to win free gear every month. This February, it's a mere everyday straw cup. Rad, right? But you should also follow us on like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Terradrift. Then, get out there and wander on already. Yes, in the snow. It's great. You should try it.